There's a story of two cannibals in the jungle, and they're waltzing through the jungle, and they spot this beautiful girl hiding behind a bush. And the son says to the father, "Dad, look at that lovely girl behind the bush. Why don't we pick her up, take her home and eat her?" And the father said, "I've got a better idea. Why don't we take her home and eat your mother?" There's a time to be serious and there's a time to laugh. We need a mixture of both to get through life. But on a serious note, today we have the parable of the sower in the gospel. And that story isn't just for gardeners and for people that plant seeds, or for farmers who know something about planting seeds. It's for all of us. And I think it's this: because we all plant seeds by how we live our lives. Sometimes we plant good ones, sometimes we don't. But I think it's important to recognise that in spite of our flawed humanity, we plant a tremendous amount of good in our lives for the benefit not just for ourselves, but for others. Maybe this story may emphasise the point I'm trying to make. And it's an elderly lady living in the other side of the world, and she had to carry two large pots, each hung on the ends of a pole, laying across her shoulders. One of the pots had a crack in it, while the other was perfect. And it always delivered a full portion of water. And at the end of the long walk from the stream to the house, the cracked pot arrived only half full. For a full 2 years, this went on every day, while the woman bringing home only 1.5 pots of water. Of course, the perfect pot was very, very proud because it delivered a full pot. But the poor cracked pot was ashamed of its own imperfection, and it was miserable that it could only do half of what it was able to do. And after 2 years of what perceived to be bitter failure, it spoke to the woman one day by the stream. "I am ashamed of myself because this crack in my side causes water to leak out all the way back to your house." And the old woman smiled. "Did you notice that there are flowers on your side of the path, but not on the other pot side? That's because I've always known about your flaw. So I planted flower seeds on your side of the path, and every day while we walk back, you water them. For 2 years I've been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate the table. Without you being just the way that you are, there would not be this beauty to grace my house." Each of us has our own unique flaw. But it's the cracks and the flaws we each have that make our lives together so very interesting and rewarding. You've just got to take each person for what they are and look for the good in them. So to all of my crackpot friends, have a great day, have a lovely weekend, and remember to smell the flowers on your side of the path. And just to end, if you think that swimming with dolphins is expensive, you should try swimming with sharks. It will cost you an arm and a leg. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you soon, and God bless, Father Mike.